Okay, YouTubes, here it is. So, a lot of y'all have asked for a follow-up to the video that I posted of the doe being bred by that buck, or at least him trying to breed that doe. He was pretty much just whooping the hell out of her. So, the biggest question that I have gotten after, good night, probably 5,000 comments, is, did the doe live? And yes, I am 100% sure that that doe survived. She really had no reason not to. She was really just tired. At some point in time, she got up and left after I did. And I went back the next morning. There was no sign of her. There was no sign of struggle, no sign of predators, no coyotes, no nothing like that. So I am sure that she had gotten up and regained her strength and left. And hopefully she had a baby this year. Hopefully it wasn't by that buck. Because if you want to put it into people terms, he didn't deserve it. But we try not to do that. But he was a jerk. The puncture wound that everybody's kind of worried about, and I mentioned, it didn't break anything. It broke her skin, and it was on the underside of her belly. Didn't puncture any guts, didn't puncture anything vital. It was just skin. So I'm sure she healed right up. It probably grew over, no big deal. The part that I think a lot of y'all seen in the video was on her side. And it was just a part where she had just been roughed up by his horns. There was no hole there, or there's no puncture wound. There was no problem. So yeah, I am 100% sure that she lived. Another question. And if you haven't seen the video that I'm talking about, just click on my channel, watch the video. If you're seeing this first and not the video, watch that video. Let me know what you think. But another question is, do we hunt? Yes, we hunt. I hunt. My wife hunts. My kids hunt. Yes, I have 2 daughters. I have 1 son. We all hunt. We kill 3 to 4 deer a year. We eat a lot of deer meat. We live off the deer meat. My wife and I have both killed deer this year. Which brings another question is, a lot of people ask, why did you not shoot that buck? I didn't shoot that buck for one reason is I had a really big deer in the back of the truck at the time. I got lucky that morning, killed a big deer, probably 3 times his size. Another reason is we don't shoot immature deer. He was just a 2-year-old. So, we live by the fact that, we can't shoot really big deer if we're killing small deer. They got to have a chance to grow up. So that's another reason why I didn't shoot that deer. He was young, which, it all leads into another question here. That deer was not acting normal. He was a young deer, like I said, probably his first time through the breeding cycle. He didn't know how to act. Now, not all deer are like that. They don't all act like that during the rut. Yes, they chase does. They run them around a little bit. But normally, deer do not act like that. Most of the time, when a doe comes in a heat, a buck will lock down with a doe, and he'll just stick by her side and go everywhere she goes for 2 or 3 days straight. And he'll breed her a couple times throughout those 2 or 3 days, several times. As long as she'll stand, he'll breed her. In this case, that doe would not stand. She wasn't ready. And he didn't know what to do. He was an idiot. He had lost his mind, probably due to the testosterone his first time. He just didn't know how to play the game, I think. But, you can't really blame him because he's just doing what deer do. Now, like I said, not all deer do it. So I couldn't just shoot that deer out of spite, and I wouldn't have. Now, the other thing is, this video has gone nuts. And keep in mind, I am not a professional YouTuber. As you can tell from this video, I'm just out here goofing off my cows, feeding them. I'm on a phone, okay? I videoed that video on a phone. I just got lucky. Pulled up on something I've never seen. And I said, man, I ought to capture some of this. But what I've learned since this video has gone viral is the internet's a mean place, man. I tell you what, I question having my kids on it because y'all are mean. Some of y'all, anyway. Some of y'all are playing crazy. Some of y'all are really awesome, and we appreciate the support. that you have given us in the comments and the likes and everything else. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool to see people who don't hunt in the comments actually supporting what we do and what I did. And it's a shame that I've actually had people that do hunt, man, really cuss me and call me an idiot for interfering. And you know what? I just, as a human being, I just can't see not interfering in that situation. Even as a hunter who had killed a deer that morning, man, you know, I think we are, as hunters, we're charged with taking care of the wildlife. And that's what we do. We take care of the wildlife. One of the biggest reasons why we hunt is to preserve the wildlife. And I know some of y'all who may be animal rights activists, maybe vegetarians, this and that. I know y'all don't want to believe it, but you know what? The truth of the matter is hunting saves a lot more lives through conservation than not killing deer or not killing animals, because overpopulation kills way more animals than hunters ever will be able to. So, you know, by us controlling the population, by us killing a couple deer off a place a year, it's actually helping things a lot more than doing nothing. So anyway, I don't know what else I can comment on. If you're a hunter and you did not approve of what I did, I can tell you one thing: you would absolutely never be welcome in our hunting camp, because to me, you just don't have the right mindset. And you know what? We don't want to be friends. So I hope everybody who might be forced into a situation like that or come upon a situation like that would do the same thing I did. And I know a lot of my friends would. So anyway, if y'all got any more questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I'll try to get Woodrow here to leave me alone. He likes to be rubbed. But anyway, go check out the video if you haven't. Like I said, we're not professional YouTubers, but go subscribe to our channel. I'm going to try to get some more video, try to get some more cool things on video. Keep in mind, we hunt, we trap. So if you don't hunt and you don't like that kind of thing, you may not like some of the things you see, but we try to keep it, you know, respectable. We're not out just to slaughter wildlife and kill a bunch of animals for nothing. We do it for a reason, and we try to keep it fun. But yeah, if you like it, subscribe, and we're going to try to bring you some more stuff. Anyway, have a good one.